This is Wuthering Waves, which is a game very different from what I can tell. I'd heard of it, but I didn't really know anything about this game. But apparently, it is coming to the PS5. So it came out on mobile and PC, and now it's coming to the PS5. They don't have a date as to when it will be released, but they do say it will be sooner rather than later. There's going to be a live demo at ChinaJoy 2024, which is actually not that far away. It's July 26th to 28th. Within the next 2 or 3 days, we're going to be seeing a live demo of this. So it does definitely seem to be sooner rather than later. This game is pretty much, if you've played a game like Genshin Impact, you basically know what kind of game you're getting into with this one. Although supposedly this one's a little bit more mature. If you've played Genshin Impact, a lot of the characters look very young, they're childish. This one, they're a little bit older, not a lot older, a little bit older. The enemies are a little more, I guess, less cartoony. It is still definitely the anime aesthetic, but from what I've been reading online, people are saying if you're looking for something a little more of a, maybe not mature, but grown up was probably the better word for it, a more grown up version of Genshin Impact, then this game might be for you. As far as comparing the two, I've seen people saying that it's basically a lot like Genshin Impact, but being a newer game, the world is a lot smaller. So that's something to keep in mind. But a lot of people do like the combat system because this one seems to be a little more complicated in that it adds like a parry and a dodge. So that seems a little more similar to what Zenless Zone Zero has with the you dodge and it gives you a little slowdown window, or you get a parry and you get a special attack in. So it's a little bit more like Zenless Zone Zero in that regard. They also have this echo system where if you kill an enemy, you get a possibility of getting like a smaller version of them, which people are comparing it to Pokemon, and then you can summon them in game. So you can, basically capture your enemies and use them as these summons. But it is another gacha game. So if you haven't gotten into one yet, then this might be one worth checking out. If you are already into gacha games, then this is just another one for the pile, and it might be hard to get into because they do occupy a lot of time. But apparently, a lot of people are talking about it online because it is getting a PS5 version. So finally, it is coming to console. So people are excited about that. And I guess I don't know if I'll play it. Probably not. I didn't do Honkai Star Rail. I haven't really played Genshin since release. I have been enjoying Zenless Zone Zero, but I am starting to hit that wall where it's okay, everything's starting to slow down quite a bit because we want you to spend that real world money. I don't know how much longer I'll keep with it. I'll probably finish at least chapter 2. Maybe I'll even go in through chapter 3. But once the story mode, once I clear the story mode, I don't see me sticking with it. And then once I catch up to everything, yeah, I don't see myself coming back after updates just because by that point I'll be playing something else and I'll be like, yeah, I should do that and never get around to it. If you're looking for another kind of open world glide around anime inspired game, check it out. Wuthering Waves, not Wuthering Heights. I almost
Wuthering
said Wuthering Heights.
Waves.
Wuthering Waves, yes. Wuthering Heights is a book and one of the earliest smut novels, as a lot of people like to refer to it. Yeah.